All right, I'm here with Addison Nichols, 6'5", 318 pounds, red shirt freshman. He's from Atlanta, four-star athlete, and was the number 4 offensive lineman in the 2022 class. Elite and powerful is how the official Tennessee website describes Addison. How you doing, man?
Doing fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem. No problem at all. Yeah, I met you at Saloon 16 before season started last year, but you met a lot of people that night. You're a huge human being, man. I don't know about the the website if that's right or not.
Yeah, now definitely now I've 318 might have been accurate last time you saw me, but now it might be a little under or a little that might be a little lower than what I am right now, but we won't talk about that. Got some
um,
mama cooking when I got home.
yeah, yeah, that good Southern cooking.
Oh yeah.
Usually I don't have to compete with anybody on my hair game, but you got it going on, man.
I know. I'm trying. I need to get a haircut though. I'm trying to get Do you got the mullet?
I do. Yeah, it's not like full mullet, but I do the sides just a little bit. So
Yeah, I need to go get mine. That's usually what I do, but I haven't got a haircut in a few months, so it's starting to just look like a mop. But I'm trying to get like you, get that little
get the
flow.
mullet going.
Yeah,
Get it like a power T cut in on the side of it.
yeah. T-Rex, like VOLS on this stuff.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So I met your parents at the Vawl Walk last year. Amazing people, kind and humble, and they're obviously very proud of you. It's very clear to me, why you've been so successful this far, in life, just because of your parents. So I just want to give a shout out to them.
Yeah, they're awesome people. They've done so much for me, pushing me to do different things and kind of broaden my spectrum. They're the best.
Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've still got photos of me and my son. I had him on my shoulders at the Vol Walk, and they was taking pictures for me. So, yeah, you gave him high five and all that. So that was awesome. Um, I've seen videos of you playing piano, um, playing the guitar. I'm not very good on my instruments, but it looked like a Hawaiian guitar, like the
The
little one.
ukulele.
Or
Yeah.
okay, yeah, man. So like, you were a finalist for Man of the Year in Georgia for helping build a park. I've seen you just destroying golf balls, shooting guns. So like, you're usually I ask people like what their hobbies are, but like, is there anything that you don't do?
um, yeah, I don't do ballet.
No ballet.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I like to do a lot of stuff. I like to, like I said, broaden my spectrum, kind of try out different things, and a lot of the time I just get bored, and it's like, let's try something new.
try
So
something else.
yeah, so that's how I got into the instruments. Really, just got really bored when I was in middle school, and so that's how I started like the piano. We had a mini grand at our house back in Atlanta. I think I was in like fifth grade, something like that. And my mom was leaving for the day, and it was just going to be me. And I was real bored. And I was like, "Hey, what's your favorite song?" And she was like, "It was some Coldplay song. I don't remember what it was." But by the time she had gotten home, I was playing it on the piano, and then went from the piano to the guitar, and the guitar to ukulele. So,
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm pretty sure the piano was a Billy Joel song. I believe is what they sent me. So
oh yeah, they probably sent you that video they did for the All American game, the Man of the Year thing. I played a
yeah.
little bit of Billy Joel on that, and then I played Rocky Top on the ukulele.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome, man. And you're also an Eagle Scout,
Hmm.
and if I remember right, you're a second degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Yes, I am.
That's impressive to be your size and be able to like I seen pictures of you like doing the kicks and stuff, and I'm like, how is he getting off the ground like that?
Yeah, I definitely couldn't do that nowadays. I'd probably tear an ACL.
Yeah, I would hate to be like on the other side of the ball if like a brawl broke out or something.
Yeah,
Just
and yeah, they don't want to try me. I'll pull out some coke.
Yeah, so like any opposing, players are watching right now, I'd run away from number 72. um, it's kind of coming off that you're going to go to the Vols Leader Academy. Kind of explain what that is and what you'll be doing there.
So it's a class we take, and the whole premise of it is us uh, to coaches across Tennessee sports select players on their team to get in this class. It's two cohorts. It's like 40 something people, and the whole idea is we learn different ways to use sport and our platforms to be leaders in our community and in our sports, and how we can do different types of leadership. So the first semester, we're learning all about ourselves, who we are, what kind of leaders we are, what kind of leadership areas there are, how you can be a leader, just kind of like the core values of what we believe and what we want. And then the second semester, we put those things in practice. We learn how to organize games for kids. The whole point of the year is to train us. So in the summer, we actually leave was to the 4th. We leave on the 29th to go to the Philippines, and we'll go and we'll get to hang out with a bunch of kids and use what we've learned about leadership to lead these kids through different sports activities and just hang out with a bunch of the people there. So I'm super excited for that. That'll be like a 2-week thing, but it's an awesome class, getting to learn and meet these other people in different sports and learn about ourselves, learn about our personalities, and be able to grow in who we are and then be better leaders in our team. So it's an awesome experience.
Right. I've heard I've heard Coach Heupel talk a little bit about it the last 2 years, and yeah, it's super cool. And is it something like you sign up for, or you like chosen to do it? Okay, that's
So the
awesome.
coaches nominate people, and then you have to do an interview, and then the people that run the class, they pick you if they like you.
Okay, well that makes sense then.
Yeah,
um,
it was a real good group of people, and I'm excited for this trip. We're going to be able to do a lot of good and hang out with a bunch of cool people and learn a lot and just grow as human beings.
right. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I know you can play both guard, and tackle when you come in. I've heard rumors you might be getting some work in at center.
I do a lot of center and guard. I don't do
Okay.
any tackle, but I do a lot of center and guard. When I first got here last year, they started teaching me center, and then did a lot of center last spring. Then got switched to left guard for the season, and then during spring ball this year, it was a mix of both, a lot of center and then a good bit of left guard. So probably end up being left guard this year, and then for the season, and then the backup center for Coop. So that's kind of what we're looking at.
Gotcha. Do you prefer a specific position or just like being out there?
I prefer whichever one gets me on the field
I
fastest.
I gotcha.
They're both
I,
fun. I always say guard's easier and center's more fun, just because it's so much more mental, so much more thinking involved. It's more fun. It definitely sucks at times when you got a three down front in front of you, and you got a big fat, just 360-pound lard in front of you breathing down your
right.
sucks. But it's fun. You get to use your brain, you get to think about it. You got to make the calls and you got to read stuff. So I always think center's more fun, but guard's definitely a lot easier.
Right. Yeah, I was always like fullback or tight end. And my junior year, we went to the spread, and like we had like 35 players on the team, so most of us went both ways. I was like, yeah, I just get to play linebacker, and I was like, I like went back to the back of the line. They was like trying people out at center, and then I ended up having to play at my junior and senior. But I really did enjoy it. I didn't think I would, but I did like it.
Yeah, no, fullback's fun. I did fullback in middle school, linebacker in middle school. Those are real fun. Just getting to run through holes and tear people up.
Right. Yeah, it's awesome. What's Coach Ellerby like? I've had the opportunity to meet him once. Definitely offensive line, guy, man, just laid back and collective and stuff. But what's he like as a coach?
He's a great guy. He's real fun to be around. Great coach, knows what he's talking about. Has a different style of coaching of what we do. we do something that I don't think any other school in the country does with like our footwork and stuff like that. And he just has a different approach at things, and he does a fantastic job. Real great guy, just real fun to be around. Good to talk to. Great family. Love hanging out with his son Griff. Great people. Just fantastic guy.
Right. Yeah, I was pretty impressed with with him. I went to the coach's clinic and got to hear him talk a little bit. But
Yeah,
um,
yeah, he's a real good guy.
what's I know you've got a while to think about it, but what's life after football look like for you at the moment?
I have a few ideas of what I'd like to do. Right now, I'm in business finance, and I'd like to use that, learn about money, maybe get into real estate one day. Uh, Big goal, hopefully make it to the NFL and have a successful career and take the money that I get from there to put into either starting a business or getting into real estate and just kind of creating that passive income system for me, and then using that to be able to support my family and retire young and enjoy life to its fullest.
I heard that. That was what I was going to ask if you had any NFL, aspirations.
Absolutely. That's the main goal. Work hard every day, try and get there and tear it up.
Yeah, you got a little bit banged up last year, right? Like early.
Yeah, during the season, I injured my right hand. I had a compression fracture and partial tear, and my basically my middle finger knuckle area that got all messed up. But we're all good now.
Good
Just
to go.
a little crooked, but
Yeah, I remember you having the cast on, and I didn't know if it was wrist or or what it was exactly.
now just fingers. It's tough at center. Your fingers are so exposed, and because you got to be able to grip the ball. It's not like you can wear a glove. And with my other hand's fine, just because I tape my fingers like this, kind of like Spock,
Right.
give the extra support to the fingers, but you can't really do that at center. So gets banged up a little bit, but it's the name of the game. It's a grown man's sport, as Ellerby says, and
Oh yeah.
got to get through it. Got to do what you got to do for the team. So things happen, but I'm all good now.
Speaking of that, is there any not I'm not saying like scared, but like back when I used to play, like there was a few people like they might not beat you, might be a tie, whatever, but on the defensive line, like is there anybody you just kind of dread like going up against, like you're just like, oh, this is gonna hurt?
Elijah Simmons,
Elijah
100%.
Simmons.
150%. Every time I go against it's especially at center. At guard, it's fine. When I'm at center and I have to go against him, I get to the line, I'm like, Elijah again.
He's so
Terrible.
big, dude.
He is one of the most powerful human beings I've ever met in my entire life. The football bars for bench, the like
Yeah.
the rectangle with like the grips. Yeah. So he's broken like three of them. He'll have like 4+ plates on it, and he's benching it so aggressively, the recoil snaps it. He's broken like three of them. That's how powerful this guy is. And God, it hurts. It hurts really
He
bad.
he's so wide too. Like you could put a third number on him easily. Like
Oh, he's probably put four on him.
yeah.
He's,
And
he's, he's a dually.
and then I seen the video of him singing the national anthem, and I was like, man, this dude's crazy.
It's unbelievable. It's crazy. You look at him and you think, oh, this big, just like tough man, but he is like the voice of an angel. Like
Right? Yeah.
that dude sing. He'll be singing every day. He's singing something in the locker room, just like practicing to himself. And it's just like a little concert every time you go in the locker room. It's great. He's so good at that. He
It's
could be
like
in a choir if he wanted to.
yeah, it almost makes you think he kind of grew up, maybe doing it or something. But
Oh,
dude, he's
definitely. Yeah, we he got to he's in my Vol leaders class, and for one of our projects, it was kind of like we did a presentation, talked about who we were, like our leadership and all this stuff, and then his presentation, he showed a video of him in high school, and he had done this like I don't remember what it was for, but basically it was a video of him singing with some other people, and I had never really like heard him sing like with music and all this stuff, and like he was like it was like professionally done like
Uh-huh.
video. As the dude sounded great, and he's wearing his little high school football jersey. He's all tight, and he's all jacked up, and he's got these little children next to him. They're his age, but they're like foot and a half smaller than him, and they're like little tiny people next to him, and he's got this like beautiful voice. It's awesome.
Yeah, I was super impressed whenever and that's hard, the national anthem's hard to sing too. It's not
Oh,
easy to.
100%. Especially in front of all those people.
Yeah, yeah, I would butcher it bad. Um, so we're under 90 days now, or definitely will be when we air this. Until Tennessee football starts back. So what can Tennessee fans expect out of Addison Nichols this season?
They can expect me giving my all for the team and going out there and whooping some Alabama and Georgia butt.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I had Jeremiah Crawford on, and he said Georgia's definitely going down. So I
Oh
love it,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have another earthquake this year.
Oh, I love it.
Another goalpost in the river. I'd love to see that.
Oh, it's gonna happen, I believe.
I sure hope so. I sure do.
All right, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you very much.